It's game time on 1112 BISN with live game coverage.
Start under the 10 to the 5, touchdown, Bison!
On your computer or mobile device anywhere in the world. Expert play-by-play by Steve McDonald.
Cummings it'll be, Cummings, 5, Cummings, down to the pylon, touchdown, Bison! The bank's open on Saturday here in Cheyenne in the afternoon. Bank closed for Riverton, no out-of-town deposits.
Intriguing color analyst Alan Cummings.
That's where a pump fake really worked.
Oh, yeah.
She got the offensive rebound. She had 3 players around her. Just a quick.
Put her in the air.
Yeah. Just so you know, I've already stopped tracking turnovers.
Are you ready? Sit back and enjoy the game, brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Pine had a shot at the buzzer to win it.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back here live for the second game of our doubleheader. Here with Sean Boyd from KGWN, and we've got the South High Bison boys basketball at 5-3 against Green River, 2-8. South's 2 of their 3 losses came to Kelly Walsh, as they lost last night 52-35, and then Green River lost a tough one to Wheatland 53-49, and then the night before lost 52-49. So I guess your magic number is keeping them to 49.
You know, I tell you like this. First of all, first and foremost, the Green River Wolves head coach, Miss Lori Ivy, is a one-of-a-kind coach.
Yes.
I see her. She's out here early. She's yelling at these guys, getting them in the game early. And listen, both teams are coming off of hard losses. So, again, now you have 2 teams here who are looking and clamming for a win.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams need a win bad. Now, South season is not gone as bad as the Wolf season has.
Exactly, and I'll tell you what, you bring up Laura Ivy. She was actually an assistant coach for Rock Springs boys basketball program for a long time. And then when she took the Green River job, she's the one who turned this program around. They had gone winless like 3 or 4 years in a row.
Okay.
They brought her in, and she brought in the hustle attitude, work hard, and it shows. And even though right now their season isn't going as they probably expected, like I said, I officiated these guys yesterday. They are a hard-fighting team, and they're going to make you earn every point you get.
No, she brought the intensity all day last night.
Yep.
I mean, I watched her get these guys. They were fighting. They were down, and she still got the best out of her guys. And we'll see if she can get the same out of them tonight. And you know, by all accounts, Coach Bailey, he knows what happened last night. He's got to get his guys to put that behind him and come out here ready to play tonight and get the job done.
Well, you brought up the South High Bison boys basketball. They've got to put last night's game behind them. Cameron Bird started the game scoring the first 10 points of the game for the Bison. Then he went 0 for 7 the rest of the way, finished with 10 points, and we just could not get into an offensive flow last night. Credit Kelly Walsh for doing that. South's got to really concentrate on getting into that flow, running their offense, and staying sound defensively.
You know, I look at the demeanor on Cam's face today. I wonder where he's at mentally, just because, you know, I think his morale is a little bit down about having a little bit of a bad game yesterday down the stretch, and that could possibly be playing on his mental. He's got to find a way to block out that distraction tonight.
Yes.
His team needs him like a fish needs water.
Exactly.
So I'm looking forward to seeing what he can come up with and seeing him get off to a very fast start and get his team an early lead over this Green River team.
And, you know, anytime he gets off to a fast start, that's going to create opportunities for his teammates. Teammates like Leandre Ray, who struggled last night. Jaden Cummings kind of found his footing late in the game last night. But then Hunter Scott came up big. Kevin Bell, he's your deep guy. Didn't hit any threes. He hit one big 3 at the end of the game yesterday. But it all starts, like you said, with Cameron Bird. If you can get it going early, then we got things going. Got a great officiating crew tonight as we got Cooper, McKay, and Contreras. Let's get these guys on camera right here. A good officiating crew right here.
These guys are a part of the Wyoming Officials Association.
Yep.
It's a close-knit family in that group, and it's been a pleasure just being able to even be at the meetings with those guys.
And Dave Contreras, the one on the left, he actually does college games too. So
hey, shout out! You know what? Because of David Contreras is the reason I'm sitting here today.
Is it really?
It's a big fact.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's a solid basketball player. and he's not afraid to let you know when he's playing basketball if you missed a call.
Well, hey, I catch him in the gym. I might drop a triple-double on him.
There you go. So Green River starting lineup. I don't know who it is yet because I did not do my due diligence. Number 11, Corey Ivy, 9.1 points a game, the second leading scorer for Green River boys. Number 15, Foose is how they announce it. Foose, 6 points a game. I'm going to think, yep. Gibson, number 20, averaging 5.3 points a game. And then I'm going to say Reichel. Reichel, 3.6 points a game. And then the main scorer, number 24, Taylor. There's your starting five for the Green River Wolves. And now let's get to your South High Bison boys basketball team. And now your starters for South. Number 1, the senior, Cameron Bird. Number 3, Leandre Ray. Number 4, Jaden Cummings. Number 10, Kevin Bell. And number 24, Hunter Scott. Bird averaging 20 points a game, followed by Ray at 8.7. Cummings with 6.5. Bell with 9.2, and Scott with 5.7. And we're going to need every one of them to hit their averages for Cheyenne South to beat Green River. Green River in their green away uniforms. They had black on yesterday, so that's kind of cool.
Well, they got a couple of uniforms in the arsenal.
Yeah. And then I'll tell you, that's green. That's definitely green. Now you do the eyeball test. They only got one player that's taller right now. Well, I'd say him and Kevin Bell are probably the same. Other than that, South does look like the more athletic team, but you know what? That's why they play the game.
I'm going to tell you what, watching both of these teams last night, this is an evenly matched game.
Yes, it is.
If I was an odds maker, I'd have this one at a -1 for the Bison, just because they're the home team.
Yep.
But this one's going to come down to which team wants it more, because it's evenly matched. There's no advantage to anybody here.
Green River, like I said, a really physical team, and they're going to push you to your limits, and they win the toss. So Green River is going to have the ball first.
They start out in a man defense. Coach Bailey's got his guys up in the offensive players' faces. Hunter Scott, rebound, big time rebound. He kicks it up to Young Cummings. Young Cummings is getting trapped down there, and there's nowhere for him to go with it.
And he's going to turn the ball over. Not what you wanted your first possession of the game.
No, you want to start off a little bit hotter than that coming up.
And he had a player right behind him. He just didn't see it. He tried to get the ball up to Ray, and instead, backcourt violation. So number 11, Ivy, gets the ball to Bell. Down to number 24. Bell with the defense. Cameron Bird deflects it out of bounds.
And it goes to the Bisons. Here we go.
So he's going to get credit with the steal then.
This is a better start for the Bison. This is a good sign right here. I like where they're starting. I know it's early, folks. Let it breathe a little bit, but you take what you can get out here.
Kevin Bell's got the big task though of guarding number 24 from Green River. And here comes a little looks like 1-3-1. 1-2-2.
And you can see right now this zone defense is creating an irritant for the Bison.
And there's the first basket of the game, goes to Green River. 2-0 is your score on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard.
The coach's son, Kobe Ivy.
I didn't even think about that, huh?
Yeah,
You're right.
That's definitely the coach's son out there getting the ball on.
South's going to have to get there. That's how you beat a zone. You attack the gaps with Cameron Bird, and he's going to tie it up.
And this is exactly what the Bisons need from Cameron. They need him to do that anytime he gets a chance. He's probably the most athletic player on the court right now.
There's a long three, and that's good by Ivy. Boy, that had quite a bit of arc on that one.
And you know what? and Kobe wasted no time jacking it up.
So Cameron Burr with the ball. That's a 2-3, kind of a 2-3 look. Got to attack the gaps in this type of zone. That's exactly what you do. You get everybody to collapse. Unfortunately, nobody was dropping down with him. There's
and that's
Bird
a good shot. That's a good shot, Cameron. Cameron starting off just like he did last night. You want to see him sustain that for 4 quarters, and I know that's hard to do, but he's starting off on fire.
got 5 quick points. He's got the points for the Bison. South still in that man defense.
Move your feet, guys.
Got to make sure you get that help side defense in this man.
Oh,
There's a good steal. Cameron Bird can take it. Got to go up strong, and he's going to get the and one. He gets the steal and the bucket.
But and here goes the thing. I don't want to discredit what I just seen just now, what we just watched here.
Mm-hmm.
He did a great job of getting to the basket. But instead of, kind of lollygagging a little bit, you've got to go full speed to the rim.
Exactly.
And get the bucket.
And that's one thing that Cameron will do. He won't go up strong all the time. And that play was a lot closer than it needed to be, honestly.
A more athletic player will probably block that.
So we missed the missile drive out-of-body free throw, and here comes another 3 from Ivy. He misses, rebound by Cameron Bird. He's doing everything for the Bison.
And he's going to have to, in order for his team to get the win tonight, he's going to have to be spectacular in this Taco John's invite closeout.
Jaden recovers there's a shot from Bell. If he can get that to fall, it's going to go out of bounds, though. So Mascarenas and Manzanares checking in for Cummings and Bell. Hey, Mascarenas.
Hi.
Oh, I love Michael. He's a great kid. Known him for a while now.
This group of South Bisons, they look like a good bunch of kids, all getting good grades and being able to be available and not ineligible.
Mascarenas creates that turnover.
Just getting in the game, ready to start it popping. Good move by Ray.
Oh, and he just loses it. Third turnover of the game for the Bison. Ivy, he's got 5 points if I'm right, doesn't he?
No, he's got 7.
7? 7-7. Cameron Bird versus Ivy. So Bird with the ball. Now he's going to try to answer, and he's going to get fouled. Actually, it's going to be a foul away from the play. 15 is going to pick up the foul. That's the second team foul on the Wolves. So I have an issue. Sometimes I'll say Wolves instead of, I'll forget the L. The L's silent with me sometimes, so I'll try to get it Wolves. Reagan inbound. Underneath the basket, gives it off to Manzanares, who jacks up the 3, and he misses, and it's going to be rebounded. Actually, it's going to be a pushing foul on Mascarenas. Oops. First team foul for the Bison. Manzanares misses the long 3, so it's tied 7-7 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. Number 24 with the ball, Taylor. He gets it off to number 20, who puts up a short jumper. That's Gibson.
Yeah, that was a great shot. He got to the middle of the paint. There was nobody in sight. He just rose up and buried the easy 2.
Dougherty and Cummings checking in here soon on the next dead ball. The zone defense kind of got South a little flustered. Mascarenas, he puts up the 3. He can hit him too.
Shout outs to Mascarenas for not being afraid of the moment.
That gives South the lead. Their first lead of the game, or second lead of the game. It's number 3, Richardson with the ball, gives it off to the leading scorer, Taylor. Taylor being hounded by Mascarenas. They kick it off to Ivy. Ivy downloaded number 15.
There we go.
Turnover.
He's got to look. He's got help.
Yep. That was a good no call, in my opinion.
Now I know the Bison faithful are looking for a foul there. Maybe in some cases that might be, but here in that situation, you want to see the young player Ray just gather himself.
Exactly.
He's got a trailer. Turn around, you've got Cameron in the corner side pocket 3.
Exactly. I think he was trying to force the issue right there, and that should have been a foul. They let that go.
What a block!
Dougherty. Dougherty let him know the banks are closed today, and I will not accept checks.
Hey, holy moly. The big guy with the block.
There's a shot attempt from the corner right there, number 15.
Jacob Fuss is getting in the scoring column. Hitting the side pocket too.
11-10 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. Cameron with the ball. He put a good move on there. Mascarenas with the ball.
But once you put that move on,
you got to do something. Here comes Bird, who can hit the 3s as well. So Mascarenas pays him back for that assist he got from him with an assist to him for the 3. And now we got a 13-11 lead, Bison.
And this is what Coach Bailey wants he wants to see from his guys. taking these open shots when they're given to him, playing good defense. Because that was all ball right there.
Oh, I thought it was 2.
Holy moly.
So 25 is going to pick up the foul. That's Ray Dougherty, the senior.
I got to lean on the side of the Bison faithful. That's all ball right there.
So we've
Holy
got
moly.
missile drive auto body free throws here, and that's going to be number 3, Richardson, 55% from the free throw line, and he misses the first.
I think the folks in the parking lot even seen that was all ball, but we're gonna keep it moving.
Ivy going to be checked out. Number 23 is checked in. That's Peterson, averaging 1.6 points a game. Second free throw attempt is up, and he misses, and it's going to be rebounded by number 20. Oh, you got to get that rebound. You got to put a body on that.
Good hustle by Drew Gibson.
So we got a tie ball game again here in Cheyenne. Cummings for 3. He misses. Oh, just missed the rebound. 13-13 is your score. Number 24 being guarded. Gets into the paint. Just gets the shot to fall. Had to shoot over Dougherty. He's got that 6, I'm going to say 6'3", 6'4", 6'3"?
He's about 6'4". Maybe got a little bit of a longer wingspan than 6'4". But and he's making his presence felt, which is a good thing. And there's a turnover. Oh, but no, they call it a jump ball.
And so it's going to stay south. Kevin Bell set to check in.
And just on that last attempt there, Dylan Taylor did a really good job of avoiding getting his shot blocked by the young number 25.
Ray Dougherty.
Yeah, Raymond Dougherty, the 6'4" senior.
Gets the ball in.
And you know what? That happens from pressure, okay?
Yep.
The pressure that Green River is putting on right now will force you to make mistakes.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened.
So we got 150 left in this first quarter. There's already been 5 lead changes, and there's going to be a foul on Cummings, his first of the game, team 3rd.
And Cummings is motioning to the referee that he's using a little bit of an arm bar, which may be the case, but Cummings looks a little bit more athletic, so he just got to move his feet.
Got to stand his ground, yeah. Move his feet, stand his ground. Ivy checking back in for number 15, Foose. Number 3, Richardson set to inbound. He's looking for somebody. They get in it in number 24.
Folks, I know this is probably out of the context of what's going on here, but I'm watching Manzanares pull up his shorts, and he's got on Gucci tights. I don't know. Oh, my gosh.
You made me drop my pencil. I don't even know where my pencil went now. There it is.
And on cue, number 20, Drew Gibson gets the easy bucket with the assist from number 3, Michael Richardson.
So now we have the largest lead of the game for either team at 4 points, 17-13. Bird with the 3. He hits.
Cameron Bird stepping up to the plate.
Boy, he is 3 for 3 from deep, and there's going to be a Pena Business Services timeout. Pull south to within 1. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take one with him here on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Shine any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
And we're back from the Pena Business Services timeout. And Cameron Bird right now has 13 of South's 16 points as he is 5 for 5. I'm sorry. Yeah, 5 for 5 from the field. Oh, that's how he started last night.
That's not a good sign. That's not it. That's one. That's one trend we want to see Cameron Bird continue because he has the hot hand right now for the Bison.
South going to employ that full court defense. This is something we didn't see them do much last night, and this is actually helps set the tone for their defense if they do this. And there's a long pass to Ivy, and there's a wide open 20. Number 20 with the basket, Gibson.
Drew Gibson, he's just keeping it going.
Bad rotation there by the backside of that defense, and now it's back up to a 3-point lead.
And Drew Gibson has a quick 8.
19-16 is your score.
Here in the first quarter.
Ray puts on a good move, kicks it off to Cummings from the baseline for the 3.
That's
he hits.
That's the one. Young Cummings is waiting in the side, gets the easy pass from Ray as he gets after penetration, making the defense collapse, making it an easy shot for his teammate.
Cummings gets the rebound.
And here goes Cummings, starting to bring a little bit of spark to the Bisons.
20 seconds left. Ray saw an opening. That's a great move by Ray. He just gets it just a little too long, though. A little too short, actually. Cameron Bird eyeing it. He missed the block, but there's a rebound.
Good no call.
Good no call. And there's going to be a call on Ivy, though. Bell gets the rebound. He's going to be shoved from behind by number 11, Ivy.
Now, Big Al, that was the best defensive position that he could have been in that moment. He was right there for the offensive rebound. The defensive rebound as soon as it came off. And the Bison are looking like they're getting ready to take over this game.
6 seconds left. Scores tied for the fourth time. For the fourth time in the first quarter. Cameron Bird set to inbound, gives it into Ray. Ray gets by his defender, kicks up a three, misses. And that's going to be it for the first quarter with the score tied 19-19. We're going to take a Pena Business Services timeout, come back here with second quarter action. Listen to Sean and I hopefully lead a good second quarter on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis offers free high-speed internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Wyoming owned and operated, the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins will make you feel like home during your stay. Make your reservation now by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. A lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
Hey, this is Steve.
And this is Alan,
And you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
your Bison network.
Back here for second quarter actions on 11-12 BISN as Green River will have possession. 4 ties and 5 lead changes in that first quarter. Cameron Bird with, 3, 6, 9, 11, 13 points for the Bison.
High score for the Green River Wolves is Mr. Drew Gibson. He's got a high 8.
Give and go. Number 24, easy basket there.
And Dylan Taylor just wouldn't be denied there. He did a swift move to get right up at the rim. Uses the glass, fundamentally sound.
Now they're in a man defense. Here's where you should utilize your athleticism. Green River switched to a man. Cameron Bird's going to jack the 3, and he misses. I think South has more athleticism right now, and in the man-to-man defense, this is exactly where you want them to be. Cameron Bird tried to defend that. Bell's going to get the rebound, and there's going to be the push. Cummings quickly pushing it into the front court, being guarded by Ivy. Picks up his dribble.
You can't pick up your dribble there, young Cummings.
Yep, too early. Bell gets into the paint, throws up a shot. Scott with the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Scott, though.
Just for jumping up. I don't understand that. Maybe that's probably one of those. I might make the wrong call if I'm the referee.
South trailing by 2, 21-19 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard.
And now the Bisons have extended the defense, forcing these guys to try to. You got to get a turnover at some point here. But there's no point in putting on the trap if you're going to let them go right around.
Exactly. South in that 3-2 defense, though, their 3-2 zone that they run.
Gets the entry pass. Good block.
And there's a foul.
That's a great block by Hunter Scott. He closes out on the shooter, makes his shot way harder for him to even attempt, and then it's just an easy rebound.
So it's now 14 fouls each, 21-19 is your score.
And Coach Bailey sends in the garbage man, the pickup guy.
Boy, he does. Morion Alexander, the sophomore. Cummings gets the inbound from Bird.
He's a big kid for a sophomore.
Gets by Ivy. Got to use your speed. Bell for the 3 from the baseline misses. That's going to be a foul on Mascarenas. You can't do that.
And that just forced Mascarenas to go over the top because of the long ball.
South's players have got to recognize they're more athletic than this Green River team. And when they're in this man defense, you can attack the basket a lot easier than what you did earlier. They're relying too much on their three because I think they hit too many than what they're used to in that first quarter. South not really known for being a three-point shooting team. They've got to get to the paint. Good defense by Manzanares. They get the ball down low. Number 24 kicks it out to 15. 15 with the three from the top of the key, misses. Rebound, Mascarenas. Mascarenas to Bird now. Scores 21-19. They give the ball to Manzanares. Manzanares with the short floater. He's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line for two. That's just tough. Manzanares and Mascarenas.
I done got him confused. Mascarenas is the gentleman that has on the Gucci tights.
Well, who were Gucci, huh?
Gucci tights. This kid is stunting.
So number 21, Manzanares, going to the free throw line. And he hits the first one. First of two on the missile drive auto body free throw attempts.
And that's a good thing for them. They need to see that ball go through the rim a lot more than they did last night.
Exactly. Second free throw attempt is up and in, and he hits both of them. He's got 2 points on the night, and guess what? We have a tie ball game. 21 all. South extending that defense again. They're going to play that 3-2 trap defense. Cummings now on the ball handler. Manzanares now on the ball handler. There's a drive. Good backside help by Mascarenas, though. There's a shot from Gibson. Number 24 missed. Rebound by guess who? Alexander.
And this is good. They're limiting them to one shot. They're not giving up second chance opportunities. This is great for them.
Problem is Green River's holding us to one shot, too. Cummings with three. That looked good.
Follow his shot.
There's our first offensive rebound of the night. Bird, he carried it. Turnover South. Timeout. Pena Business Services timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take one with them here on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business.
Back here from that Pena Business Services timeout, I want to apologize that Pena Business Services had to cut their commercial short. So Green River is going to inbound. South going to extend that 3-2 zone. Jeremiah Moite checking in for the first time. He's a sophomore, and that kid can hustle too. Manzanares, good defense. Number 23 in there, Peterson. There's a shot made by number 15.
And I don't know how Jacob Fuss got that up, but he's found a way to get that up at the rim, and it went in.
Cameron Burr with the ball, gives it off to Moite. Moite looking, gives it off to Mascarenas now. Mascarenas back to Bird, who's near side. Alexander trying to post up. Good defense by number 22, Reichel. Now they give the ball to Alexander. That's a bad pass. That's a third turnover by Bird in the first half. And here comes Green River. They're pushing the pace. Good recovery by Moite. That was too easy. Good block there by Mascarenas, though. Three-second violation, turnover. Green River. South has the ball leading or trailing 23-21 on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard.
You definitely cannot camp out in the key like that.
South with 3 blocks in the first half, 4 steals as well in the first half.
I mean, so their defensive prowess is picked up. They're showing that they're aware of what happened last night, and they don't want to let that same thing happen again.
Bird.
Got to get space.
There. Oh, that was a good look. Alexander just was not expecting that pass, and he was open. Here comes that extended defense again. 24 gets by, and that's Taylor. I called him Gibson earlier, my fault. Floater missed, gets his own rebound. He traveled. They didn't call it, though. Oh, he can't change your pivot foot, but when you're on the floor, it's hard to see that. So now it's 25-21. Matches the largest lead of the game for either team at 4 points.
And Gibson gets his 10th point there.
And he averages 10. So he's hit his average, so hopefully he shouldn't be scoring the rest of the game. Right, and Moite misses a wide open shot because he wouldn't use the backboard. And there's going to be a foul on Manzanares.
I remember that. I'm sad.
Manzanares going to pick up his first foul. Hunter Scott set to check back in. South trailing by 4. Cummings checking in as well. Manzanares and Alexander are going to come out. So on the floor now is Moite, Bird, Cummings, Scott, and Mascarenas. There's a 3 from Taylor. He misses. He's going to get his own rebound, and he's going to be fouled by Cummings on the rebound attempt.
Long shot, long rebound.
His second foul. 25-21. South just picked up their 7th foul. It's going to be a 1-and-1. Taylor, 53% from the free throw line on the season coming into this weekend. You know, he averages 6 rebounds a game as well, so. And he misses, and Cummings gets the rebound. Oh, violation on Taylor. Yep. And it's funny how they look puzzled why we call that. Oh, they watch too much NBA on that one. So Bird being guarded by number 15. That's a mismatch all day long. That's a great feed. Oh, and it just rolls in. Just rolls in.
And you know what? That was created by the penetration from Bird, making it an easier shot for Hunter Scott.
And there's a missed shot. Mascarenas gets the rebound. Bird quickly pushes it ahead.
Oh, he's feeling it.
Gives it off to Cummings. Cummings, top of the key. He attacks, gives it off to Mascarenas instead. Oh, they're going to call a 3-second on Hunter Scott. That's going to be a turnover South.
Big man camping out in the key. Can't have that happening.
8 turnovers for the Bison in the first half.
He's got to be a little bit more aware of how long he's camped out in the key.
Hunter Scott with good defense. Now they give it off to number 3, Richardson. Back to Taylor, who gets the baseline, kicks it back out. Here comes reversing the ball. Ivy thought about the 3, instead dishes it off. Good defense by South running that 3-2 zone. Well, it's a man defense actually.
Well, either way, they look to have the Wolves bottled up a little bit here. Wolves don't know where to go with the entry. You got to keep them in front of you though, Bird.
There's a floater miss, rebounded by Scott. Scott picks up his first rebound of the game. Here comes Bird, Bird,
and
one. I didn't even know who to call him.
just call him all day Bird.
Scott going to get credit with the assist. I was calling him Bird and Bell. I was just getting so excited. Ray going to check in. He's going to check in for Moite. Kevin Bell checking in for Michael Mascarenas. So the starting 5 back on the floor. And it is a tie ball game. South looking for their first lead since 7-5.
And they've done a good job just staying the course here. They don't get flustered when they get down a couple of points. They've been able to sustain, and now they're ready to take the lead.
And guess what? We hit a free throw. South 3 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. That's been a weakness the last 2 days, so that's a good sign. South leading 26-25. Just under 2 minutes left on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard. Oh, that was too easy. And that's going to be stolen away by Kevin Bell. Quickly to Ray. Ray with the Euro step. Just misses, though, and he takes out the cameraman.
Oh, good turnover. Make him turn it over.
Oh, they're going to call. That's going to be the 3rd foul on Cummings. He's going to be sitting until the second half now. Oh, they're going to call it on Bell. 8th team foul. Green River still sitting at 6. 26-27 now is your score.
Gibson just playing through the contact, staying focused on the rim, and he gets the and 1.
9 lead changes in this first half. He misses, rebounded by Scott. That's actually Scott's 3rd rebound. I was looking at the wrong category. when I gave him that rebound earlier. So Bird with the ball, South trailing by 1. Gives the ball down low to Scott. Scott has a good post move, gives it off to Cummings. Cummings had to save it, give it off to Ray now. Ray near side.
Now, Leandre Ray has to just know he's better than that guy that's defending him, and he's got to go.
Kevin Bell misses the shot, rebounded by Green River. South's fallen in love with that three-point shot. They've got to attack the paint. South's better when they get into the paint. Wide open, number 20 puts up a shot over Scott, and now it's back up to a three-point lead for Green River, 29-26, 45 seconds left in the half.
And here it is, Gibson. Gibson is just taking advantage of the defense. Instead of saying, I'm just going to take what the defense is giving me, he's creating plays.
Scott's going to put up 3.
And there it is.
Cummings battles for the offensive rebound, though. That's going to be out of bounds, South ball. Way to extend the possession.
Cummings is a little bit ginger getting up off the hardwood.
So South still has the ball, trailing by 3 with 23 seconds left on the Majestic Butterfly scoreboard in the first half. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Use that comment feature, the chat feature as well in this live feed. Let us know who you're watching for, where you're watching from. Scott with the ball. Now they can't be too patient. 21 seconds left in this first half. Bird. He's going to wait till probably about 10 seconds to attack. Okay, maybe 8 seconds. Maybe 7 seconds. He's waiting.
Go to the left.
Yeah. There's a 3 instead by Ivy, who misses it. And that's going to be it for the first half. Going into halftime, your South Bison find themselves trailing by 3, 26-29. We're going to take a halftime timeout, come back here for second half action on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting with services provided on a schedule that fits your budget. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
Welcome to the historic Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers, offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals. Senior, military, and government discounts are also available. Stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins on your next visit to Thermopolis, Wyoming. Make your reservation by calling 307-421-7520 and tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Activity programs instill a sense of pride in school and community.
At a cost of only 1 to 3% of overall school budget, high school activity programs are a bargain.
Activities are not a diversion, but rather an extension of a good educational program.
Mental and physical health are improved through activities.
Schools that have music programs have higher graduation rates, 90.2% compared to 72.9%.
Statistics aside, join the ride.
We are Wyoming High Schools.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, it's frustrating when an injury keeps you from the activities you love. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers has helped thousands of clients recover from sports injuries and reclaim their lifestyles, treating a variety of injuries including sprains, post-surgical, foot and ankle injuries, as well as back and neck injuries. Our therapists will develop a personalized treatment plan to help you heal and hasten your recovery and minimize your risk of re-injury. Call 307-772-0955 to schedule an appointment now. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, let's get moving again. Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon knows great hair. Whether it's for a trim, getting rid of stubborn gray hair, or just freshen up, Majestic Butterfly is a cut above the rest. Formal hairdos for school dances, or getting ready for the happiest day of your life. The professionals at Majestic Butterfly know how to make you look your best and feel your best for every day and for every occasion. Offering women's, men's, and children haircuts, color services, perms, eyelash extensions, and eyebrow and lip waxing. Call 307-369-2201 now for a free consultation and schedule your appointment. Stylists can also be contacted directly at the numbers below. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly, hair and beyond.
For the friendships,
for the memories,
for the excitement,
for the challenge,
for the love of the game.
Time management,
to rise above the challenge,
to respect others,
to be humble,
to never quit.
The officials,
to the positive fans,
the parents,
to the coaches,
to the teammates.
We are Wyoming High Schools.
Hit a deer,
parking lot dings, hail damage, or just roadway demolition derby?
No matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 19,000 here in Wyoming. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time. Hey, this is Steve.
And this is Alan.
And you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
Your Bison Network.
Choosing the right collector car insurance is critical. That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has firsthand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins is the place to stay the next time you're in Thermopolis, Wyoming. One review from TripAdvisor says, "The Round Top is a great place to stay, not only because it's old-fashioned and quaint, not only because it's very inexpensive, and not only because you truly feel like a guest, it is also just a 10-minute walk to the hot springs. I don't know why you'd want to stay anywhere else." Make your reservation now at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins by calling 307-421-7520. Majestic Butterfly Beauty Salon treats your hair like their canvas. Locally owned and family friendly, Majestic Butterfly offers women, men's, and children haircuts, as well as color services and perms. Your hair is their masterpiece. So if you are looking for a new style, great hair doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment. Our stylist can schedule an appointment by calling any of the numbers below, or you can call Majestic Butterfly directly at 307-369-2201. Majestic Butterfly. Beautiful hair with beautiful care.
Hey, this is Alan and Sean Boyd back here with 1112 BISN. Sean from KGWN, our guest color commentator the last 2 days, and South trailing 29-26. Tell you what, Cameron Bird started off the game 5 for 5. He's got 3, 6, 9, 11, 13. He's got 15 points, 16 points already in the first half. Other than that, it's been Cameron Bird, Jaden Cummings with 3, and Michael Mascarenas with 3, and Matt Manzanares with 2. Only 3 really people scored for South. Hunter Scott's got 2 as well. The thing was, Green River's doing a great job holding us to one possession.
Well, and not only are they holding them to one possession, but they're not being limited on their possessions when they get a chance to get an offensive rebound. They're going into the paint. They're creating extra shot attempts and getting to the foul line, essentially.
South with 2 offensive rebounds in that first half. Let's see if they can turn things around as they went 9 for 23 in the first half from the field. Ray with the ball gives it off to Bird. South trailing by 3.
And I know it's early in the possession, but if number 15 is going to give that type of space to Bird, I don't mind him taking the 3 there.
Oh, and Scott had the right idea, just could not hold on to the ball. Green River quickly into the front court.
Jacob Fuse with another steal.
And there's 24 with the 3, and he hits.
Dylan Taylor draining the 3.
And now it's a 6-point lead, the largest lead of the game.
And he's got 7 on the game.
South's largest lead was 2, and Green River's largest lead now is 6. Still a lot of time, no reason to panic. 32-26, they're in a man defense. You got to take advantage of that. You got the athletes. Bird, long 2, misses. No rebound for South because Green River corrals it. As Foose brings the ball up, South looks like they're in that man defense as well. There's a long skip pass. There's a long 3. No rebound. Turnaround jumper. Rebound by Bell. His 5th rebound of the game. Cummings brings the ball into the front court. Crossover. Gives it off to Ray. Ray looking. He attacks. He kicks it off to a wide open Cummings for 3. He hits. Leandre Ray with 3 assists.
But see, even though they got the bucket there, Coach Bailey still wants a timeout because the energy is lackluster from his guys.
And you know what? We're going to keep it here on this 30-second timeout. You saw that. Even though we hit that basket, we cut this out into 3 defensively. they're out of sorts defensively.
Well, not only are they out of sorts, but the Wolves are able to do whatever they want on their offensive possessions. They're able to get the offensive rebounds, which again give them second chance opportunities that the Bison aren't getting on their end of the floor. So they've got to maximize that and get a body on somebody and box out.
So Leandre Ray, he's not scoring right now, but he's dished out 3 assists. Kevin Bell with 5 rebounds, and here comes the extended 3-2 zone from the Bison. This is a good way to slow an offense down that's kind of caught fire, make them really work it up, but you've got to stop them from moving the ball so easy.
Most definitely.
Ivy being guarded by Mascarenas. There's Scott down low. That's number 24 is abusing the Bison as the score is now 34-29.
And he's just getting open layups, but they're contested. I mean, so I can't say that they're open because they're contested layups. So he's working for every point he gets.
Mascarenas for 3, just a little long, and it's going to be rebounded by Scott. Hunter Scott, that was a great hustle rebound.
I mean, the big guy is just saying, I'm not going to be denied here. I'm going to go get that rebound.
You're only down 5, but you want to do something on this possession. Kind of take the momentum away that Green River has built since early in I'd say midway second quarter.
Each time you score a basket, you chop away at that momentum. So it's just getting a bucket is all that's needed right here.
Cameron Bird's the one that can do it. A wide open Hunter Scott. That's exactly what you needed right there. Good rotation. South looks like they're in a man. I'd say, 3-2 zone. They're just collapsing down really low.
And good pass.
Cameron Bird intercepts that, and he's looking. He pulls up for 3. Money!
Cameron Bird, he's got a little bit of ice cold blood in his veins.
He didn't just take a cookie from the cookie jar. He took the whole jar.
And there it is.
And there it is again, another steal for Cameron Bird. And here it comes, Cameron Bird with the bucket. And guess what? South suddenly has the 2-point lead. Sorry, guys, the scoring went by so quick I couldn't update anything. South leads 36-34. That is the 10th lead change, and we'll talk about that more after this Pena Business Services timeout on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Park or just roadway demolition derby?
No matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
And this is Alan and Sean back here on 11-12 BISN. Man, you were talking about defense, Sean.
Well, listen, these guys got that extended defense out there. Bird made the guy cough it up like a baby coughing up bad Similac. And this is one of these situations where they now got a 7-0 run and now the lead.
And I'll tell you what, there's nothing worse than a baby coughing up bad Similac, man. There is nothing worse.
And
there's a steal by Mascarenas.
Give it to the hot hand. Bird. Way to Sky for the rebound.
Boy, he got high up for that offensive rebound.
Young Cummings went up to the top of the gym.
And there's going to be a travel. Cameron Burr with 21 points. He was flirting with the school record 2 weeks ago, and guess what? The current record holder is here somewhere in the gym. He was here earlier, Isaiah Dix. Actually, 2 of the former school record holders are here. Kyler Cummings and Isaiah Dix are both here.
And what's the tops? What's
35.
The okay, all right.
And that's
another turnover. That's 3 turnovers, 3 possessions with a turnover. And this bodes well for the Bison's confidence.
You could tell the momentum, the pendulum of the momentum starting to swing towards the Bison way.
And it all starts with Cameron Bird. Obviously, as hot as he goes, the Bison will go.
You know his dad's enjoying it. He can't be right here right now. He's the freshman coach for the Bison.
Okay.
Where South's freshman team lost all 3 games, but he's watching us right now on YouTube. Leandre Ray, that's a stud move, but he's got to finish that. That was a tough shot, though.
He's making a great move toward the rim. You just got to stay aggressive.
Love how he hustled back. just under the halfway point of the third quarter. South clinging to a 2-point lead. Their largest lead of the game has been 2. South in that 3-2 zone. Looks like they kind of got settled down in that zone and is making it a little bit more difficult for Green River. Well, number 24 has been on the bench too, and he's getting ready to check back in. Ivy thought about the 3, being guarded by Scott. Cameron Bird almost steals it, and there's going to be a foul on the floor. I wonder who that's going to be on. I think it's going to be on Mascarenas. Nope, it's going to be on Bird. Only his first, though, as Manzanares checking back in, and number 24, Taylor, leading scorer, checking back in. Too easy. Scott lost track of his guy. Number 20 just tied the ball up.
Well, you know, Gibson doesn't need any help, and so if you're just going to face guard him from the backside, pause, then guess what's going to happen? He's going to score.
So Bird with the ball. He sees a lane, kicks it out to Ray. Ray from the baseline for 3. He misses, but guess who gets the rebound? And there's going to be a foul.
And that goes on number 24, Dylan Taylor, and I believe that's going to force Coach Ivy to have to send in a reinforcement.
Yep, she's got number 3 coming in right now, Richardson. I think he's going to be coming in, and the garbage man, Morion Alexander. I want to give a shout-out, matter of fact, to Alexander's family from Chicago watching us.
Okay.
Leandre Ray's family from Texas watching us as well.
Shot-town in the building.
Manzanares to Ray. Ray over to Bird. Bird feeling he gets the baseline. Cut off really quick. Instead, gives it off to Cummings. Cummings thought about the 3. Said he's going to get to the paint.
Good pass.
That was a good pass. It's going to be on the floor. Cummings. He had Alexander, too. That was just a great pass. Just got fouled, unable to get it to him.
And Alexander was actually ready for the pass this time.
Yep.
You know, unlike the last time where they caused the turnover. This time he was ready to score that one.
So Alexander going to inbound. Gets it to Manzanares. Manzanares kicks it off to Ray now. Ray looking, wants to set something. Down low to Alexander. Alexander with a strong move, and guess what? He's going to go to the free throw line.
And that's all that you need there. You get this guy started, get him a little bit of rhythm going. The big man to do what he does best when you get him, when you feed him.
See, I mentioned Chi-Town, and look what happens. Their family's going to the free throw line now.
Chi-Town in the building.
There you go. So Alexander. First free throw just rolls off. He was unable to play summer ball this past summer because he broke a wrist or something like that, or broke a thumb. And so he missed a lot of summer ball, and so he's been slowly getting back in with here. He was a key factor for the Bison last year as a freshman. Hits the second one.
And that's a sweet stroke there on the made free throw by Alexander.
So the 11th lead change of the game as South leads 37-36. And there's going to be another turnover. This extended zone, this extended defense is finally starting to do what it was supposed to do.
And you know what? And it's paying off for the Bison in a big way. They just have to stay committed on the defensive end, and they'll get whatever they want when it comes to the offensive end. That's for sure.
Ray setting up the offense, being guarded by Richardson. Bird stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
And see, Bird got a little bit trapped. He got trapped in the corner over here. They came with a double team.
They get the ball inbound. South still leading by 1. There's a trap right there. There's a trap. That's going to be stolen by Manzanares. Up ahead to Bird. That's exactly what you want to see.
And you know what? And that's the design of the zone defense with pressure. It's meant to make the guy give it up. As soon as they employ that trap, it makes them give it right on up.
Ivy with the 3. He misses, and it's going to be rebounded by other than Alexander.
The garbage man.
And here comes Ray with the long pass. Money. He gets his first points of the game.
And you can see right now the Bisons are frustrating the Wolves. Every pass that they attempt, it's being checked. It's almost a bad pass almost for the Wolves. And guess what? Coach Ivy is not pleased.
They must have heard our intro into the second half. We talked about taking away the momentum slowly from them, possession at a time. Well, the momentum, the pendulum is fully right now on the team in white.
Yep, and right now Coach Bailey is taking his best player out, giving him a moment of rest. He definitely deserves it. Get him some Gatorade and get that guy back in there.
There's going to be a foul. Who's that's going to be on? It's away from the ball. So I think it's going to be on, Alexander picks up his first. Team second. Green River with 3. No real foul trouble going on right now. South on defense. One thing they can't do is lose the momentum with Bird on the bench, though.
Bell's got to make a better effort to do the off.
Stolen away by Cummings. Cummings up ahead to Manzanares for 3, misses. Rebounded by none other than Alexander. He gets it, puts it up, misses, rebound, missed. Cummings almost get it. Oh. And there's going to be a foul, and I think that's going to be on Cummings.
And so Michael Robinson getting in the stat sheet for the first time today with the and one and the push from young Cummings.
So that makes it, they're going to say 2 shots.
Oh, so they did not count the basket.
So Cummings picked up his third.
It didn't go in. Okay. Well, folks, I guess, again, I need to get my eyes checked. I can't see out here.
41-36, missed the first one. Richardson, 55% on the season. Cummings going to come out picking up his third foul. So Ray is in. South been able to hold on to this 5-point lead with Bell on the bench. Resting, misses both of them, and guess who comes down with that rebound? Alexander picks up his 5th rebound since he's been on the floor, under a minute left.
And he's earning his minutes out here by rebounding and being a hustle player.
That's a strong move. And he gets rewarded by getting a field goal. Michael Mascarenas with the assist. 45 seconds left. That's a travel, but Ray's going to get the steal instead.
He turned over anyway.
Bell, that's his spot. Oh, just missed. And that's going to be a foul on Ray. Kevin Bell struggling from 3 since we've been at home, but that's his baseline shot. He normally hits that. That's only Ray's first, though.
And, I want to highlight just a little bit more how the young sophomore Alexander is like a vacuum for the rebounds.
He is, right, isn't he?
Call him Young Hoover out here. The guy's taking in anything.
He's like a Dyson, man. They don't stop.
Yeah, balling right now.
South energy levels completely picked up since that early timeout by Bailey. 23 seconds left. Bailey must have said something in that timeout because South's been playing with complete energy. Oh, that's not a good foul by Mascarenas. He picks up his third, and that basket went. South did have a 7-point lead, but now it's cut down.
And Michael Richardson gets up off the deck screaming with a lot of passion saying, and one!
43-38 your score. Bell checking back in. Cummings back in.
And Alexander and the guys off the bench are getting a big applause that's much deserved.
Boy, I tell you what, Alexander had no rebounds to start the third quarter. Finished right now with the third quarter with 5, and they make that and one, make it 43-39. Bell with the ball. They're going to hold for the last shot. Just about 10 seconds left. Bird to Ray. Ray.
Good pass.
To Scott. That's a great pass. Back to Ray. Wide open 3. Get that.
And
one!
And here it is. Ray, he stayed committed all game long. This goes back to last night. He finally gets the ball in his sweet spot and drains the 3 and gets the and one.
Gets the and one. And you can't say an old-fashioned and one. This is going to be the
that's a
4-point play.
Yeah, and where we call that, we say twans.
So right now, South matches the largest lead of the game at 7. Actually, they have the largest lead at 7. Their largest lead was 6. Ray has a chance to push it up to 8. And he misses.
Ray can't finish there.
That's the 1 second. And we're going to go into the fourth quarter, the final stanza of this exciting game. Your South Bison lead 46-39. Be back here for fourth quarter action on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Do you just want to feel better, move better, and love your life? Then it's time to get physical. At Physical, through our comprehensive programs, you will discover how to achieve the pinnacle of healthy living, expand your boundaries, and love your life again. Call us at 307-772-0955. Let's get moving again and experience the physical difference today.
As we get ready to begin the fourth quarter, the South Bison outscored Green River 20-10 in that third quarter and now lead by 7 as we get ready to wrap this one up with the final exciting quarter here.
And that paid dividends for them, just getting that type of a run in the third quarter. These guys took off on the Wolves, and now they're up. Now they're playing with the confidence.
Rebound by Bell, his 6th rebound of the game. He's not knocking down shots, but he's pulling down boards. South with a chance to extend this lead. There's Kevin. Maybe he gets his drop broken here. Scott almost gets the rebound, but Ray gets it instead.
Oh, good pass.
Scott, nice. If Cameron Bird's not going to score, he's going to create the score, which he did right there.
And that's all he has to do is just continue to lead his team. He's obviously got to do a little bit more to be, to get his team to a victory. So he's got to be dynamic in these moments.
Fights for the rebound there. Scott's going to pull up the loose ball. That was good defense played on number 24, Taylor, who's been sitting with foul trouble.
And now he's cooled off, and guess what? The Bison say, we got another number for you. Bring it in there again. We'll show you that it isn't going in.
Ray with the ball. Now to Bird. He's going to pull up for 3. That looks good from here, but it's going to be missed. Rebounded by Bell to Cummings, and he's going to get fouled. Cummings is going to go to the free throw line.
The hustle of young Cummings is huge, okay? Jaden is obviously, he's in a zone right now where he knows he's got to do a little bit more to get his hands on the ball, and he's doing exactly that.
And you know what? Credit Kevin Bell with that tip to Cummings on that rebound as he hits his first free throw. It's like I said, Kevin Bell, even though he's not scoring right now, which he was the second leading scorer for the Bison coming into this weekend, he's pulling down huge rebounds. He's got 7 rebounds right now.
Hustle combined with effort has these Bisons ahead right now.
And he hits both, so make that an 11-point lead, now the largest lead of the game. 11-point lead, 50-39. And that's going to be a foul on Manzanares, and he calls it. He pats himself on the chest, only his 2nd. Team 6th, so that was South's foul to give.
But there's nothing wrong with an aggressive foul.
Yep.
He's not lagging off playing defense and gets a foul, reaching. He's up in this guy's face and making it real hard for him to do anything. And there goes another turnover.
Cameron Bird with the steal and the bucket. 5th steal of the game for Bird. He's got 25 points. And the ball is battling, loose. That should be a travel. Yep. He recovered the ball, then rolled over. That's a travel every time. 52-39 is your score. Richardson set to check back in. Took me 4 quarters to get that kid's name right, Richardson.
Oh, hey, man.
I kept calling him Peterson. I thought he was number 23 for some reason. But Peterson and Richardson are out there.
When Deanna, she does this for me so I can run the big board. If I hit the horn, she yells at me.
It was a good move by Cummings and a great pass.
So that was the foul to give there. Nope, they still got, that was their foul to give. Both teams sitting at 6. Yep, they're saying the foul was up. even though it was called down there. Point of interruptions up top, so Cummings going to inbound. Looking, gets it into Bird into the backcourt. South leading 52-39. Make sure you use that chat feature. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for. Want to give a former Bison a shout out who's watching. Jacob Hagberg, Cummings thought about 3, gets it down low to a Green River opponent. Richardson for 3, and he hits.
Richardson showing a lot of passion out there.
So Bird with the ball.
After draining that tree piece.
Oh, you cannot let Bird wide open. He gets a shot blocked, though.
And I don't know who to credit that block to. It was 3 jerseys all around him making that shot. He shot hard for Bird.
3 players coming in. Alexander, Mascarenas, and Ray. For Cummings, Manzanares, and Scott. South leading by 10. Alexander going to inbound underneath their own basket for South. To Ray. Mascarenas, top of the key, in between the circles, now to Bell. Bell, that's a nice, powerful move. Good defense there. Ray gets the screen, pulls up for 3. That looks good. Money. Number 20 with the putback. This pace, 55-44 is your score. It's going to be a Pena Business Services timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout. Why don't we show Pena Business Services some love and give them that commercial that I cut off earlier on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. To 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
(11-12) BISN. Quick recap. South leading 55-44. They went into the half trailing by 3, and then an explosion in the third quarter. An explosion where they outscored Green River by 10, and now they lead by 11. Had the lead up to 13 at one point.
Yeah, but just a minute ago, Drew Gibson just drained his 18th point of the day on the outlet, just out hustling everybody else down court and cutting into this lead. Otherwise, it would be up 13.
South inbounds. Here comes a trap, and there's a turnover. Not what you wanted, especially out of a timeout, because you probably drew up a play right there just for it.
And Jacob Foose has come up with his 4th steal of the game.
Ivy hits a huge 3.
And then Ivy just turns around and bangs a 3.
Lead down, 55-47, down to 8. Bird escapes the double team, and he's going to get fouled by I think it's going to be number 24. Yep. That's going to send Bird to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. 24 picks up his 4th foul. You know, if I see him in the post, I'm posting him up.
Oh, for sure.
Make him play defense because he's in foul trouble.
He's reaching at anything. So, even the easier shots, even the easier plays to draw a foul, he's ready to do it.
Yep. I think one difference we've seen today, too, is South's free throws for the boys are going down.
Well, and they missed 11 free throws yesterday.
Yep.
So those 11 points is almost half of the spread that they got beat by.
And guess who gets the rebound? It just stepped out of bounds.
Unfortunately, the garbage man has a size 15 shoe, and it just landed on the black stripe right over here, right in front of us.
Oh, that's too easy. Missed the shot, though. There's a putback. Man, that's coming back. Cannot let Green River regain some momentum as now the lead's down to 7.
And Drew Gibson.
And there's a turnover.
Gets a turnover, kicks it to Ivy.
And that's going to be a foul, I think, on Kevin Bell. He comes back shaking his head. It's only his 2nd. Fortunately, it's going to be a shooting foul.
And most of the damage, you know, it's crazy to see that most of the points have come from Drew Gibson.
Ivy hits the free throw. South cannot let this get out of reach. 56-50 now as the pendulum's starting to swing back towards the team in green.
Yep. Green, the green team is focused on trying to get this lead down. They've got it down to single digits. And now Ivy is draining 2 free throws here.
Pena Business Services timeout. We're going to take a full timeout with them here on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins is the place to stay the next time you're in Thermopolis, Wyoming. One review from TripAdvisor says, the Round Top is a great place to stay, not only because it's old-fashioned and quaint, not only because it's very inexpensive, and not only because you truly feel like a guest, it is also just a 10-minute walk to the hot springs. Don't know stay any. Make your reservation now at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins by calling 307-421-7520.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
And we're back after this Pena Business Services timeout. South's lead from 13 chopped down to 5 right now. Turnovers was the name of the game. South had 3 straight turnovers on their last 3 possessions. That should be a foul, and that's going to send Cameron Bird to the free throw line for a 1-and-1, where he's 2 for 4. Got to get these now. When you're just 3:53 left in the ball game, you're going to see a lot more fouls. People are tired.
Well, but and again, you got to rely on fundamentals when it gets to this point in the game.
You can hear a pin drop. Just found out that the 49ers won 27-10 as they advance to the NFC Championship game, and it'll be held
in Santa Clara
at Levi Stadium. He hits both.
So either Green Bay or Seattle will have to make that trip. And I got to tell you, to see 2 NFC West teams in the NFC Championship game, that's going to be explosive.
Oh, exactly. You know what? It's great to see San Francisco doing good again. There's a missed free throw. Bell getting held, gets the rebound. His 8th rebound.
He's on the boards.
58-51. Yep. Oh, he sees a wide open lane. That's a great dish.
Way to be patient. Hunter Scott was so patient on that play right there. He didn't just go up right away as soon as he got the ball. He knew there was contact coming, and he waited, and he got the bucket.
Knocked loose by Cameron Bell, and it's going to be a held ball. It's going to stay Green River. So Bell going to get credit with the deflection.
And these teams have done a great job of not having the referees play a part in the possessions. The possession arrow hasn't changed but maybe once or twice in this whole game.
Exactly. And South leading by 9.
Look at Bell in the corner.
Yep. That's a big mismatch if you ask me. Mascarena's going to take it himself, the wild shot. South still leading by 9, just under 3 minutes left in this game. And you can't leave a wide open 3 like that, though. Missed. It's going to, ooh.
Fuse thought he had one there.
Did it hit the
It definitely
support?
hit the top.
Okay. Did it hit the strap? Okay. 60-51, 2:43 left. Kevin Bell, 2-on-2. Ooh, and he traveled. Oh.
Well, here's, you know, in that instance right there, he decided that he, in his mind, was telling him one thing, but his shoes were telling him a whole other.
He's got to get those shoes we were looking at. He's got to get the soul glow.
Yeah, Bell was doing a little bit of the electric slide out there as he came down, ready for the fast break.
So it's a 30-second Pena Business Services timeout, but we're going to keep it right here. 60-51. What do you think's been the the main turnaround for this game?
The main turnaround for this game is they made free throws this game. The other main turnaround for the Bison is that they secured, and I'd be interested to see the final total on where they're at rebounding-wise for the game. But both teams rebounded the ball really well, but the Bisons did exceptional in making sure that they limited the second chance opportunities in the second half of this game.
Well, you know what's great is we talked about it coming in out of halftime. South only had 2 offensive rebounds. Real quick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 11 offensive rebounds, 9 of them coming in the second half for the Bison.
And then here it is, the Wolves only have 7.
So that was a huge turnaround there.
The Wolves only have 7 offensive rebounds. That's huge.
South playing a 3-2 zone. I'd say they're in a man. They're in a man.
Either way, they're not giving up any looks.
Oh, Cameron almost had it. Almost had it. Here comes the sub, number 23, Peterson.
Cameron Bird almost had a little bit of toe drag swag there on the sideline.
Oh, and you know what? I can't even say what I was going to say. That was too good, man. That was a good one.
He almost had it.
They're looking for the 3, trailing by 9. South fans know they're going to look for a 3. You cannot let Ivy get it.
If Ivy gets it, he's looking to take the shot. He's already spotting up.
And you can't let number 15 get it either.
And that's Jacob Fuse with the 3.
South lead cut down to 6 now. Cummings with the ball, splits the defense, kicks it off to Bell. Bell to Mascarenas. You know what? Ball's in your court. Make them foul. There's no reason to shoot another shot if you don't have to.
Well, and being that
and when you travel.
This Taco John's invite has been tough on everybody. Okay, it's a game of attrition at this point, and Coach Ivy is letting her boys know.
Yep. 2-possession game, 1:38 left. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network. You get a dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003. And we're back from the Pena Business Services timeout. Let's give you a quick catch up on what's happening. South leads by 6. Both teams are in the bonus, and both teams only have 1 timeout left.
Coach Bailey, coming out of the timeout, told his guys, you got to defend, you got to box out, and you've got to rebound.
Right now, the momentum's kind of both teams, and that's too easy for Ivy. Back cut Cummings, and now the lead is down to 4. Mascarenas
traveled.
Finish that.
Mascarenas got real lucky there. He traveled, but the referees didn't see it, and it was able to get the bucket. Much needed bucket.
Kevin Bell picks up his 3rd foul. It's going to send in Manzanares. I think this is a good substitution, actually, because Manzanares brings that defensive energy. He hounds the ball handler. Kevin Bell right now with 8 rebounds, 1:13 left in this game.
And as Kevin Bell's coming off the court, he's not that happy for the substitution because he feels he's got another imprint to leave on this game.
So the front end is good. That makes it 62-57. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's a red button that says subscribe in it. Totally free, just shows your support for what we're able to do here for you by bringing you high school athletics on YouTube with 1112 BISN. It's better than watching the NFHS network, which charges you to watch. We don't charge you anything.
And it's free, and you get to chill with a couple of smooth guys.
There you go. Oh, that's huge travel. He dragged that back foot. Now's not the time. Now's not the time to turn the ball over. Oh. South leading by 4.
And you could just get a little hint of the momentum swinging. Coach Ivy calling plays for her guys.
Mascarenas pulls down the rebound.
Get it to Bird. Let Bird control the game.
Yep, there is no reason to shoot. No reason, and there's a foul. There's a foul, yep. Still a single bonus. 1-1.
Leandre Ray's getting ready to check back into the game. You have to think that Coach Bailey's sending him in to give the offense a shot in the arm.
I would agree with you, and I think he's going to be coming in for Manzanares, and he is. You want your best ball handlers out here at this point. Right now you got Cummings, Bird, and Ray out there.
And bottom line, at any point, if Ray gets a shot from the top of the key, he's bound to drain it.
He hits the first, so he's going to get the bonus shot. 5 for 7 right now. His 8th free throw attempt about to come. So who would you say your 11-12 BISN player of the game would be?
It's a no-brainer here. It's been Cameron Bird.
Oh, easily.
He's been on fire.
No post defense. Ooh, 2 guys called it. Mascarena's going to pick up his 4th foul.
Points come as a premium in these games when it gets tight down the stretch, and here it is. The Wolves are on the line, shooting 2.
So it's 63-58. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. South leading by 5. Both teams sitting on 19 fouls, so no matter what happens, the next foul is going to be a double bonus for either team. Now, this was a shooting foul. So they got to get the player back on.
A little early on the substitution. A little premature there.
Missile drive auto body, quality without compromise. And this game has been quality without compromise. And he hits the first. 5-point lead down to 4. South had a 13-point lead in this quarter. Rebound goes to Scott. And there's the jump ball. Should be South ball, though. No, it's going to be Green River.
Oh,
that's a turnover.
See, so when that rebound comes off, you got to be a little bit stronger when you're Hunter
And
Scott.
there's a 3.
Oh, and they fouled
foul.
the 3-point shot. No way.
Mascarenas going to foul out.
Jacob Fuse is going to the line for 3. He's been camped out in the corner of the court all 4th quarter, and he's taken at least 3 threes from this same spot.
I think we've gotten 3/4 of our turnovers in the last 2 minutes of this game so far for the Bison. So 1 free throw is up, and he hits. Now it's 63-60. Worst case scenario, he hits all 3. South leads by 1.
The pressure cooker is on right now, Big Al.
All you got to do is get the ball in bounds. Get the ball in bounds, make him foul you. And he misses the second.
And
that's
a big miss right there.
Huge miss.
And you know what? Coach Bailey says, let me get my garbage man back into the game, get this offense defense a shot in the arm so that we can close this one out.
63-60. And he hits the second. So now it's a 2-point lead. You got to get the ball in bounds, make him foul you. Cameron Bird with the ball. He's got a wide open lane. And he's going to foul. Oh, and he misses it, but he's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
I got to say this. I'm watching Cameron Bird drive by us here. He had the Michael Jordan look in his face with the tongue out, rocking the KDs.
As Gibson just fouled out of the game, South leading by 2. You want to hit at least 1, because if you hit 1, you make them hit a 3 to tie. Ultimately, you want both, but you want to hit at least 1.
Well, the thing is now Green River's best player has now exited the game. So now you're at the advantage if you're the Bisons.
So Mascarenas didn't foul out. They must have given that foul to somebody else.
Oh.
Bird hits the second. Ooh, you got 1. That's the one you wanted at least. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. Last timeout of the game for the Bison. It's going to be a full timeout, but we're going to keep it here on the Pena Business Services timeout. So if you're South, you're leading by 3. The one thing I'm saying right now to my team is you're defending the 3-point line.
Yeah.
Don't give up the 2. I'd give up the 2 more than I would the 3, but you don't want them to score quick. Make them take some of that clock off. I'd go back to that 3 too.
Well, here goes the thing. If you extend the defense on them right now, you risk them having a press breaker.
True.
And then you give up an easy shot.
Yeah.
So You play a mid-court press, have 2 guys back, and the other 3 guys are in the front court causing all types of havoc.
That's a good point, but the reason why I think you go the full extension is in the third quarter, we had them rattled. Now, granted, it's been a while since we've ran that full court, so maybe it's not a great idea, but it makes them slow the game down, too.
If they beat that press at any point, Big Al, you're giving up an easy basket.
You're right. Gosh darn it, you're right.
And unfortunately, the Bisons haven't done the best job of keeping the ball in front of them.
Well, guess what? Look what they're doing.
Oh, they're pressing.
Coach Bailey must have heard me. He's listening to my infinite wisdom.
Hey, the Zen is real.
So what you're telling your back to right now is you don't give up anything easy if they get beat.
That's it.
See, just enough to slow them down. Not real pressure. 64-61. Knock 10 seconds off the clock.
And it's only a 3-point game.
And there's Cameron Bird with the steal.
You got to dunk this one. You got to dunk this one.
6th steal of the game. South up by 5 now. There's a 3.
Ivy with the big 3.
Oh, no. It's back down to 2.
Holy smokes.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. South leading 66-64 with 7 seconds left. Here's the thing. All you've got to do is inbound the ball because you can't get a 10-second violation called on you. That's going to force them to foul.
They have to foul.
Yeah, they have to foul.
But here goes the thing. Getting fouled in these situations is not a guarantee that you're going to make the buckets.
True.
These guys aren't the 90s Utah Jazz.
That's true.
Where if you foul John Stockton or Karl Malone or Jeff Hornacek, it's going in. Each free throw is good.
And you know what? The last time they ran that full court press on South, we had a wide open lane for Cameron Bird to get up there. So
absolutely,
good things can happen. So the South's they're telling them right now, take care of the ball. You're up by 2 with 7 seconds left in this game. Take care of the ball.
And this is going to extend this game, obviously, because you have to play situational basketball.
Exactly.
So Coach Ivy knows that, and I'm pretty sure her guys are prepared just as much as Coach Bailey has the Bisons prepared.
So South will have the end line. They inbound. Not yet. They give it into Manzanares. There's a foul. It's going to send Manzanares to the free throw line. Only 1 second off. Manzanares comes up a little tender.
Uh-oh.
He's going to go to the free throw line. He's got 2 points. South clinging to a 2-point lead.
And Jacob Fuse's over-aggressiveness right there, essentially, Manzanares traveled on his own. He fell down on his own. If Fuse doesn't go crashing into him, that's a travel call. Ball's going the other way.
And guess what? He fouled out, and he's the one who just hit that big 3 to bring it to within 2
that was
points.
Ivy hit the big
was it Ivy? Okay.
Yeah, Ivy hit the big
so
3.
Manzanares looking for the first free throw. First one is up. Oh, and he's long. Oh, no.
And there's 6 seconds left in this game, which is pressure-filled.
And there is no timeouts for either team.
This is the pressure cooker, but it's a good spot for them to be in because they have to drive the length of the court and get a good shot.
Second free throw is up, and it's in. South leads. 4 seconds. There's a tip out of bounds by Cameron Bird right in front of us. 1.9 seconds left. 1.9 seconds left.
Can the Bisons hold on here, Al, and get the win?
I'll tell you what.
Or can the Wolves send this into overtime?
You can't let Ivy shoot it. And that's it. Your South Bison are going to win 67-64. And we're going to, we're going to actually let Sean Boyd interview Coach Bailey.
Absolutely.
Great game. Credit Green River. They got down early in the second half, and they fought all the way back to have a chance to tie the game.
I mean, listen, these games, this is what high school basketball is made of. You got 2 teams, again, that are trying their hardest to get a win.
Yep.
And when the game gets tight, you just want to see the best players rise to the occasion and come up with big plays. And that's exactly what the Bisons did here this evening. Cameron Bird came up with a lot of big plays in tonight's game, and it made the difference down the stretch. You got big plays from Ray. You got big plays from some of the other key components off the bench as well. And we're getting joined here by Coach Bailey as he's shaking his head in nervousness about today's game. Coach, how you doing this evening? I'm Sean Boyd, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
And the pleasure's all mine. To get things started, I wanted to talk to you. Congratulations on the win, first and foremost. If you could just start by saying a little bit about what it means to get a win on the final day of the tournament.
It feels great. You know, we've gone 2-1 every tournament so far this year, and it feels good to do that again. We're 6-3 on the year, and we knew this one was going to be tough because Green River lost their first two, and they were probably wanting to do everything they could today to squeak out a win, and our guys were tough enough, especially in the third quarter. That's been our difficult quarter really all year, and we played one of our best quarters of the year, the third quarter, so that was really good to see.
Well, it sounds like it was, I mean, just based off of yesterday to today, it was like a night and day difference in your guys' third quarter performances.
Yep.
If you could just talk a little bit more about the shot in the arm that you got off the bench from key contributors like Alexander and as well as Leandre Ray.
Yeah, you know, those guys were great, and Marcus too. Marcus Manzanares
as well.
He was huge for us in terms of energy, especially on defense. I think he got his hands on a lot of balls and got some steals, and we got out in transition and made some shots. And Mari just does a great job of battling. You know, he battles hard and he rebounds, and so yeah, we had key contributions pretty much from everyone today. So it was really good to get a win, and that's a good Green River team. I mean, they're a tough team, and they're very disciplined too, so it felt good to get that win.
Now, what was the mindset when you guys switched into the full court press, and when you guys started trapping them, you guys obviously started making them turn that ball over? Talk a little bit about that, Coach.
Well, we wanted to make them uncomfortable. Like I said, they're really disciplined, and I feel like they do a really good job in the half court of just being patient and getting what they want. And our MO is kind of make the game as uncomfortable as possible. And I thought in the first half we struggled to do a lot with our press, but in the second half they really picked up the energy. Like I said, got a lot of deflections and some steals, and I thought that was the difference for us. We were able to turn defense into offense.
You guys neutralized their two top scorers in Ivy and Taylor. Gibson was actually the one that did most of the damage tonight.
Yep.
So obviously you guys' defensive plan worked. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think toward the end of the game they got kind of hot from three. But for the most part, we guarded their good players pretty well. Struggled around the basket at times. We had to go back and forth from zone to man to kind of protect the basket. But they've got some good players, and they got some skilled big players too. And so it wasn't an easy matchup for us, but our guys just did enough, I thought.
Coach, what's next for the boys Bison team?
Just to keep getting better. You know, we've got to peak for regionals. You know, our regionals feels like state in a lot of ways because our East Conference is just so tough. It's going to be hard for us to get to state, but we've got to just keep getting better, and hopefully we peak at regionals.
Hey, Coach, I want to thank you for your time. Congratulations on the win, and I'll see you in a few.
Thank you very much.
All right. Wow. Well, that's Coach Jeff Bailey there. We just finished up the interview with Coach Jeff Bailey. He just gave you some good insight on what the boys Bison team is going to do going forward and how they look to ride some of this momentum from tonight's win.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a huge, huge win for the Bison because, you know what, this is one of those games they blew another lead and they had to win a close game, so it's growth. It's growth, and they got a tough Scottsbluff team coming in on Tuesday. Man, Sean, I want to say thank you so much. We're going to get you on here again before the season's over. I guarantee you that.
Please do, man. Find time for me. I'll make the time, and I'll work hard to make sure that I'm available. That's for sure. I enjoyed every minute of it, and this is great for the city of Cheyenne just to be able to see more broadcasting working together.
Well, I want to thank Sean Boyd for joining us. This is Alan with 1112 BISN. Make sure you tune in on Tuesday night as your South Bison take on the Scottsbluff Bearcats in a doubleheader. Sean, before you leave, I got to get a selfie with you.
All right,
so for Sean Boyd, this is Alan Cummings. Tune in out on the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison network.